If you use a different source, you're going to get a different sound, and I'm going to show you in this demo. What's up, you guys? So we're going to get straight to this demo. I'm thinking 4 or 5 different sources. Let's see. I'm going to use aux through my DAP. I'm going to use aux through my phone. I'm going to use aux through my Estelle & Kern DAC dongle. I'm going to use Bluetooth through my phone and USB. Yeah, 5 different sources. And before we even start, please, we already had this discussion time and time again, and hopefully we've landed where we agree to disagree that I don't care for digital coax or optical for that matter in my system. I'm not saying digital coax or optical is bad, but it's not better than aux. It's not worse than aux. It's just different, and I don't like it for my system, so therefore I can't test it in this demo. But for you guys who do know about using digital coax or aux in your system, you know that you simply, number one, have no volume control because you're getting a digital or optical signal that completely bypasses your DAC, your phone, your DAC chips, all that stuff, and it just sends a full volume digital signal into your DSP. And for most people who have a DSP with a controller, that's how you control your volume, especially for SQ competitors. But otherwise, people like me that use aux or even Bluetooth or anything like that, we go through our head unit and we control our volume through our head unit through the DSP, and then so on and so forth. When I use my Hibby R63 2020 when I use my Hibby R63 2025 version, I go aux into my head unit. That aux cable into my head unit bypasses the DAC chips in my head unit, and I'm getting the sound signature from my Hibby. I prefer that over digital coax or aux. So anyway, or digital coax or optical. Digital coax or optical. You know I love aux. So anyway, enough of me talking. I'm going to go through all 5 sources. Once again, aux through my Hibby R63 2025 version, aux through my phone, then aux through my phone connected to my Estelle & Kern DAC dongle, the PEE51. It's an older model. Let me grab that for you guys and show you really quickly. Sorry. This guy right here, the Estelle & Kern DAC dongle, USB-C into my phone, and then 3.5 millimeter aux into my head unit from my phone. I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to go Bluetooth from my phone, and then I have USB connected to my head unit. So I'm going to play all 5 sources, same song, maybe a minute of the same song so you can listen to all 5. And please listen with headphones to get the best idea of what the differences are between the 5. All right, so again, enough of me talking. Let's get to the music.
winks of sleepless eye. Hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sighs. Get me out into the nighttime, for walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do it that way? Looking out across the nighttime, the city winks a sleepless eye. Hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sighs. Get me out into the nighttime, for walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do it that way? Looking out across the nighttime, the city winks a sleepless eye. Hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sighs. Get me out into the nighttime, for walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do it that way?
So with the different sources, I had to make subtle adjustments, using the Stellan Kern PEE51 DAC dongle through my phone. This thing gets loud, man, really loud. So I had to adjust the phone volume along with the head unit volume, but I still wanted to try to keep it even to not change the sound to influence your position on whatever one you like. The version on the Hibby player, it was actually a little on the softer side. It's that's just the way it comes through on that particular player. On the USB and Bluetooth, it was a little bass heavy and bright. The Stellan Kern has always been a little bright to me in the S's, the harsh S's. That's just the way it's engineered. I don't like that much, but I bought it a long time ago and I use it as a backup in case I don't have my Hibby with me. I can give somebody an idea of how my system can sound, even though it's not going to match the tuning that I did based on the Hibby. The USB again and Bluetooth on my phone, it's a little bass heavy. It's not bad. And I normally listen to my USB or my phone via Bluetooth when I'm taking road trips. I don't try to do any SQ listening or SQ demos or anything like that. I'm on the road, and I don't want to just wear out the battery just because on my Hibby player, because I'm not going to get that high fidelity that I want. But just getting sound, I'll play my Bluetooth through my phone or through my USB. I'll play music through the USB, anything like that. But refined listening, I'm definitely going to go to my Hibby because that's the main source that I use to tune my system. As you can tell, or hopefully you should be able to tell, the different sources without changing any tuning, without changing any presets, you can hear the difference between all five. And if you do have a DSP, most likely you do have options to have presets for Bluetooth, presets for USB, presets for aux, presets for digital coax, depending on how many presets are allowed in your DSP. But anyway, hopefully you liked the demo. Hopefully you could easily discern the differences without me telling you what I thought. And hopefully you find it useful. You know what I mean? Like, different sources, different sound. I mean, it is what it is, unless you go optical or digital coax. That bypasses everything. But if you're going to use the DAC chips inside your source, it's going to be different per.